What do you mean you want me to back Sam off?
I think she's after Lucky.
Because of what happened with you and Jason?
Yes.
You have to admit she has a legitimate reason to be upset.
Well, then tell her to take her upset out on me and to leave my children and my husband alone.
Did you find the phone?
Yeah. Got it. Sorry. It was so careless of me to leave it or drop it on the...
It's okay. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, you have been so nice. And it just... It kind of makes it worse, you know.
What? What is it? You're positive.
You know, Sam's had a pretty messy life. She really doesn't handle disappointment all that well.
And Lucky is vulnerable too, and I'm afraid she's going to take advantage of that.
Well, she's probably in a free fall situation right now. She's built her whole life around Jason. She's never said a bad thing about him, and yet he turned to you anyway.
She's always been jealous of my friendship with him.
This is a little more than jealousy, Elizabeth. You can't blame Sam for acting out a little.
I just walked in on Sam holding my baby, chatting up my husband. Would you say that's acting out a little or a lot?
You know, when Jake vanished, I got some idea what it would be like if I lost a child. That must be hell for you.
Yeah. I mean, my little girl turned me around before she was even born.
Like Jake, he gave me purpose. He got me back into rehab. I just wish Elizabeth could have trusted that.
Well, at least the truth is out now, right?
Yeah. But the more I think about it, I just think Elizabeth and Jason, I think they've been seeing each other all along.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Which makes me feel even worse because me, started this whole thing.
Sammy didn't make Elizabeth go to Jason that night.
Okay, I loved Jason so much. I trusted him. I planned to spend the rest of my life with him. And I can't stand the thought of the two of them sleeping together the whole time. I mean, who knows, maybe they haven't. But still, you know, sometimes when Jason and I were together, I would still feel completely alone.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt with Elizabeth. I understand you.
I mean, when you and I make a mistake, it's the end of the world. But Jason and Elizabeth...
Mistakes never count.
Yeah, and why is it that everything we do is suspect? You can't even look at Maxie, and I've got Carly running all over town saying that I was only with Jason for his money.
You know what? Carly has no room to talk.
Yeah, I know, and I kind of feel like there's no point in arguing with her, so I just sort of ignore her. But the point is, I got out on my own without a dime of Jason's money, and I kind of think I'm doing okay.
The TV star.
Oh, I know. I gotta tell you, it's a lot more exciting than being a hotel desk clerk. However, it's really embarrassing. You know, the whole Everyday Heroes label, Star Magazine did a write-up and saying something like, everyday hero testifies against killer ex-boyfriend or something like that.
Jason's supposed to be on trial. It's everyone around him who's paying the price.
I'm so sorry. Again, I wish I would have told you the truth before it came out in court.
No, Elizabeth is supposed to tell me. You did the best you could with Jason. With all of it. Jason, he's a fool to let you go.
Come on, you don't have to say that.
No, it's true.
I am just tired of being labeled the bad guy.
Same here.
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks for meeting me.
Yeah, is something wrong?
Why would you say that?
Well, I don't know. You seemed a little keyed up on the phone. Besides, you normally don't call me unless you have a reason.
So I heard about Elizabeth's testimony.
Yeah, well, who hasn't in this town by now?
I'm sorry. That couldn't have been easy for you to hear.
No, it wasn't.
You're angry.
And humiliated. And frustrated. And strangely relieved because the truth is out and I don't have to protect Elizabeth and Jason's lies anymore. Yeah.
The good news is you're not alone. I mean, Lucky must be devastated.
Yeah.
Have the two of you been commiserating?
I was with Lucky and I were together, yeah, when you called.
Do you think that's wise?
Sam, she forgot her phone. She stopped by to pick it up. It was not a big deal.
Okay. Well, how many times has Sam actually come here to visit since the night Elizabeth was with Jason came out in court?
You know, what does that have to do with anything? Jason, he shows up at my house anytime he wants. Why shouldn't Sam?
All I'm saying is that you're upset and allow yourself a little time to hurt over this before you do something you can't take back.
So tell me, do you think that Elizabeth and Jason were just a one-night thing?
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
is that what you told Emily when you went out on her?
Wow. I nearly lost Emily for good because I was unfaithful to her. And I'm just trying to keep you from making the same mistake.
Elizabeth has lied to me for months.
To protect you, I believe. I believe that.
I'm the pathetic drug user, right? And I don't have the right to know that my wife has been cheating on me.
Maybe Elizabeth was wrong. Maybe I was too. Maybe I should have told you from the
Yeah,
very
you should have told me. You're my brother. How long have you known Elizabeth has been sleeping with Jason?
You can be as mad at me as you want, but please do not yell with the kids in the house.
You're real concerned about the kids.
Everything I have done from the very start has been about protecting my children.
Yeah, when you've had time to think about them between work and Jason.
I slept with Jason one night, while you were eating pills like candy and sleeping with Maxie Jones in my bed.
Stop. We've all made mistakes here, okay? Can we please just find a way to move forward?
Sure, as soon as Elizabeth admits she's been sleeping with Jason all along.
You're angry at Elizabeth. You want to hurt her. She hurt you. And sleeping with Lucky would be a really good way to do it.
This is nothing like what happened last summer.
I hope not. I really hope not. Because you and I have managed to forge a relationship after what happened last summer. And while I am far from emotionally detached from this, I know that you slept with Rick because you were lashing out, but you hurt yourself as much as you hurt me, and I just don't want to see you do that again.
Did Elizabeth put you up to this?
Elizabeth did come to me and ask me for help.
Perfect. And of course, you're on Elizabeth's side.
There is no side to take here. I'm simply trying to be a good mother and give you good advice, which is for you not to act on your worst impulse out of anger. Because you may wind up doing something that you live to regret for the rest of your life. Again.
Look, knowing how angry Lucky is, why can't you just stay away from Jason?
I wasn't with Jason. I was with Alexis asking her to keep Sam away from my husband.
Sam's hurt too.
Oh, and since I'm the one who did the hurting, I can't object? Is that how it works?
Look, Lucky feels betrayed. He's angry, and at least some of that is justified. I'm not saying that makes it any less painful for you, but you need to decide for yourself if you're going to stick this out and love him through it.